Hey guys, it's Running Kimono. So today's video is a little different. I have been noticing in Walgreens stores, lots of stuff is on clearance. Lots of stuff 90% off. And the best way to get in on some of these deals and to get a lot of this stuff is when you can see it on social media and go to the store looking for specific items and be organized that way. It's all dependent on you if you want to pay cash out of pocket, if you want to use points, if you want to use register rewards. I would rather do that sort of a thing than actually paying cash out of pocket, and that's just how I am. And I actually bought a lot of like beverages in the last 2 days at various stores, and like even in like the middle of nowhere, Michigan, tons and tons of stuff on clearance. So I thought it would be cool to do a little slideshow with you guys, and we will just go through some hot finds and stuff that might be of interest. So there are a lot of items in the dental aisle. There is the C-Bond denture adhesive. As you can see, it's 90% off. This product is usually $7.29 and it's down to 72 cents. Fantastic. And then there was this Listerine Smart Rinse and down to 49 cents. So lots of stuff is tagged 90% off, and you're going to look for these specific orange tags. Don't be shy also to ask your cashier to price scan something for you if you're not sure. And then we have the Plax Rinse Mint at $6.99 and it's down to 69 cents. Yes, please, and thank you so much. By luck, I actually found these. It's the Walgreens knockoff for a sleeping medication, and I am a chronic insomniac. I just can't just fall asleep, so I often have to take one of these. 60 caplets for 87 cents. It doesn't get any better than that, so I'm absolutely going to roll points for that sort of a thing, especially when I use a lot of that. Like, I use one probably every single evening. Here's an interesting product. I think this guy just did not take off with consumers, and it is those St. Ives cleaning sticks. They came out last fall, I believe, and they were close to $10, and now 99 cents. So that's 90% off. And they rang up buy one, get one 50% off. So I grabbed 4 of them, and I think I paid $3 altogether. So, I mean, that was just absolutely fantastic. Now we have some Harry Potter, some sort of collectible wand. I got to be really honest, I have never read or watched a Harry Potter movie, so please don't hate me. But they had a lot of this stuff around Christmas, Halloween, and now it's in the clearance bin for $1.49 for a wand. And we have these Maxwell mini DVs. If you are a flipper on eBay, Amazon, one of those sites, sometimes people are looking very specifically for things like this, so you might want to do like some sort of price check on Amazon or eBay and see what the going rate is, and if this is something that you would want to buy and flip. I'm pretty sure somebody would pay a pretty penny for these things, especially if they have a mini DV player and they don't have anything to record their movies on. And now we have some Perrier. I was talking about this in yesterday's video. $1.79 for these packs of 10 slim cans. There was the lime, original, peach, and watermelon, various flavors. I believe there's a $1 coupon floating somewhere in one of those inserts, so you might have to look that guy up. And as you can see, $1.79. I mean, that is a really great price point considering that they're usually $6.99, and this is the sort of product, look but don't touch. I would never buy it unless it's on clearance. And now we have a bunch of Walgreens products. We have the nice lemonade at 57 cents. Lots of their nice products is on clearance. That might be of interest. You might want to walk down that aisle where they have the pop and all that good stuff. And the nice apple cocktail, this guy is also 57 cents. And there was also a children's one. It was called like Youth Apple Cocktail, also for the same price point. And just to give you a visual of like, what do those bottles look like? It would be something like this, and obviously they'd have to be tagged, but you might want to like look for that, I mean, like, really cheap juice, especially if you use points. And some of the real lemon and real lime, $2.79 original price down to 69 cents. This is always great to have in your kitchen, especially if you're like a home chef. Fantastic. And just to show you a close-up of what the real lemon bottle, again 69 cents, and always really awesome to have in your pantry, especially if you're a chef. Nothing better than these bottles. A lot of water as well. Now this was only it was only reduced at a certain amount, like from $2.29 to $1.89. I believe CVS last week had a better deal for water. Water is one of those things like I'd want it really, really cheap with a promotion. These are also like, what, you're saving like, a couple of pennies here, from $1.99 to $1.59, saving 40 cents is still not that big of savings. But like, if you can look from the top to the bottom, like this one, for the Vita Coco, 74 cents, so you're saving $2.25. That's a deal. And these Vita Cocos, I think on their Facebook page there might be printable coupons for that. If you live in a really hot climate, there is nothing more quenching for your thirst to have some coconut water, especially if you're not a big water drinker. I always love when these things go on sale over at Rite Aid in the summer months. It's just fantastic. Okay, just to show you a close-up of the Vita Coco, 74 cents. Again, I would definitely look on the different sites if there might be an internet printable for this guy, because maybe you can get it even cheaper. And lots of like water additives, like those little containers of like the Kool-Aid additive that you just splash in with your water, $3.99 down to 99 cents. It's still kind of expensive in my book just for an additive, but if you really like this sort of thing, it might be worth it for you. We had some Gatorade for 44 cents. Those guys are usually $1.79, and I was shocked to see that. Unfortunately, it wasn't the diet Gatorade, so I just left it at the store because way too many calories for this girl. And here is the it's called the Lemon Lime 20 ounce Gatorade. Somebody went and cleared all of that, 44 cents. And typically when these sales happen, like when they do 90%, especially like food items, it usually gets cleared really quickly. And we have the Dole 100% pineapple, giant container for 74 cents, originally $2.99. So if you are into mixed drinks for the summer months, I mean, nothing better than paying 74 cents for pineapple juice. And we have the Clamato. Nobody wanted this. I went to a couple stores and it was like fully in stock. Usually $5.29 and it's $1.39. So if you really like Caesars, this might be something for you. And the V8 Spicy Hot, $4.09, and it's down to $1.09. So there is some savings there. Again, if you're really into like having parties, having people over in the summer months, you might want to stock up on some of these drinks, especially if you do a lot of like bartending. And the prune juice, $3.99 down to 99 cents. Nobody was touching that. The two stores I visited, like nobody would even like touch it. It was just like the prune juice was on its own. Back into the cooler section, there's these really cutesy little Minute Maids, and they were 44 cents a piece. There was like a cranberry, apple, raspberry, and then just the traditional apple. 44 cents if you buy 10 of them, that starts adding up. But if you wanted to roll some points, that's just the way to do it. My absolute favorite is the LaCroix or LaCroix. $1.29 down to 32 cents, which is like a really great price point. And I actually bought everything that they had in the store. My husband loves these drinks. I love these drinks, and they're 0 calorie, no sodium, very good with flavor. And yeah, this is my basket, so I had no shame in that. I just took them all because this is one thing that we would definitely use in our household, and I had some store points that I wanted to use, and this was just a really smart flip. This will probably stock our pantry for the next like 2 or 3 weeks. That's a lot of drinks. Lots of ice cream is also on clearance. I did not buy a single one. Do not need that temptation in the house. But these little pints, 29 cents. I mean, that's just, even if you wanted to get some for your freezer for a special occasion, like that's a really great price point. And the Moose Tracks one is 74 cents. Some of them are different prices. Not exactly at 90%, but that plain chocolate one was at 90%, which is fantastic. But if you like this fancy schmancy ice cream, this would be something for you. $3.49 for the nice chocolate ice cream, down to 87 cents. I mean, that's just great. I know that some stores even have various food items that are on clearance too. So you might want to look through that whole aisle where the freezers are. And this one, I don't know what it is. It was like some sort of almond chocolate flavor for 87 cents. And the Neapolitan was still like $1.79. It was quite expensive. And now jumping into some winter clearance, this fire log was only 50% off. And we have a stove in our home. But even at 50% off, it was still way too expensive for this girl. So I'm going to wait till it goes 75 or 90% to stock up on those logs. A couple little school supplies. We have the Papermate pens. for 69 cents. Usually with a coupon back to school time, we can get these guys for free. But if you have no pens in your stockpile, this might be better than paying full price. And the various colors of this one's a black color pen, I think, black or blue, and 69 cents as well. Again, if you don't have any in your stockpile, this might be something for you. And we have a little thing of tax. As you can see, this is a perfect 90% off. And if you are, you need tax for a project or, for your home business or a craft, this might be something to pick up. So that's it for this video, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. And these are always a year mileage might vary. What might be in stock at one store might be not in stock in your region. So just play this one by ear, take it like a treasure hunt, and have fun. I'll see you in the next one.